Hello everyone, it is my first record in English about my website project, so do not be angry with me. Today I'm going to show you my new tool for the website that provides user to control clients' reviews on the main page of the website. Here you can see how it works. Reviews are a part of the full content in the main layout. It is supposed to be shown all the time at the bottom of the main template. As we all know, reviews are a thing that is being added to a website very often and should be deleted if there is no purpose to display it anymore. So, now I'm going to show you how a user can manipulate with it. Okay. Now we are in the administration panel and I'm going to show you how to work with it. Here we can see the section for reviews in admin panel. It has two default actions to work with it: select and create. With this button, user can be redirected to the website tool to watch all reviews on the website. And I'm pushing it. Here we are. As you can see, there is nothing because none reviews is created yet. We can use the button in front of us that will help to redirect user to the tool for creating a new review. Let's move to the tool for creating a new review. So, as we can see, there are several actions. Let's look at them. The first one is selector, but first of all, let me tell you about the place where the reviews will be displayed. As I have shown at the beginning, reviews are the default dynamic content on main layout, located almost at the bottom of the template. So, the main content of the site is services and samples of done work that are bound to categories. Reviews have the opportunity to be bound to a categories of main content. In most cases, reviews relate to categories of main content. So, what actually being in reviews gives us? It helps us to sort reviews. For example, if a user is watching a category's content, then all reviews that are related to this category will be displayed at the beginning of the reviews row. And after them, we can see all the rest reviews. That's all what it actually does. And so, this selector responds for this action, binding reviews to a category. Here we can see the names of categories to which we can bind our review. Okay, let's move on. Here we can see two fields that respond for title, name, for image review, and second field responds for image name. As we all know, reviews is a thing that is uploaded rarely to the website, so it is not difficult to name file review and write a title for it, describing that what actually this image is. This is all for index content. So, what these two fields actually check? There are several rules that check these fields. So, first rule is common. it checks whether the field is empty or not. If it is, so this rule checks whether a field is empty. If it's empty, then this rule returns the error that says that the field can be empty. This is how it works. I'm going to show you. I'm pushing the button and what we see. Two errors. It says that the field should be, it can be empty. The same error here. Okay. This is the first rule. The second one, only for this one field, what does it do? The next rule checks with regular expression. Okay, let's look at the error and what it does. First of all is emptiness. As you can see, first rule worked. Okay, let's type something here and some symbols. Okay, upload. Okay, and here we see the error. It says the name of review, next parameters are allowed. Language, Russian or English. Also numbers and the symbols. These symbols are allowed. Okay, let's move to the second field. What actually it does. Let's look at it. Let's type something that is wrong, will be wrong. Several letters in English and in Russian. Upload and the error. Now I'm going to translate what it actually does and says. Okay, it says that the name of the file should be in English. And here we see the example how it should be. If there are more words than one, then it will be okay. It should be separated by a symbol as dash. As we all know, in one folder cannot exist two files with the same name. Okay, system works the way that we just pass on the name of the file, and there is no any prefix that is linked to the name of the file, review file, of course. So, after checking the name of the file with expression, a regular expression, the third rule checks whether there is a review with the same name in database. If it does, then it returns an error. Okay, I have just created a review with the name, the same name that I have put here. You can ask me what is the purpose for doing that I have done. It's for showing how it really works. Okay, if you pass all the tests like emptiness, regular expression, and when regular expression rule for regular expression is passed, then we will try to pass the last test that checks whether there is a review in database that has the same name that we have just passed on with this name. Okay, upload. And we see the error. What it actually says: the name of the review, new review, already exists in database, so we have to change it for any other symbol, for instance, like A, and it changed. Good. In this case, we can keep creating our review. And also about these two fields, all they are tested for the length. For instance, okay, let's make it very short, and here it is. It's too short. It says that it should be more than 10 symbols in with English letters, if it's English letters, or if it's Russian, then every symbol counts by 2. Okay, let's move on from fields to input that responds for uploading review image. So here we can upload the review image. There is also rules that test the file for whether file is uploaded or not. If it is not, then it shows the error. As you can see, error. It says file isn't uploaded. So it should be. So there are also 2 rules after requiring file to be uploaded. Let's look at the other rules and how they work. So let's take a look at other files, but this image. Here we can see the Word file. Let's upload it. Okay, what does it say? The format, name of the file, should be one of these: PNG, JPG, JPEG. Okay, this is the second rule. Let's take a look at the third one. It's about size. Okay. We choose this one, picture. The size of the picture is more than 1 megabyte, and we upload it. Okay, it says the size, name of the file is bigger than 1 megabyte. Okay. These 3 rules are the only rules that this input has for upload the file. Okay, here we are, our new review that we have just created. Okay, let's take a look at it. What we can see the image we uploaded and the name of the review. Pointing on it, we can see more. First of all, what we can see on the top, some small admin panel for it, with 2 actions. One of them is for updating, another one for deleting. And in the bottom, we can see file name and category. It's in Russian, but it's translated as category. and we see a symbol, the symbol, okay, symbol dash, and what actually it says? It says that our review is not bound to any category. Okay, let's take a look at updating category. What we can see here, almost the same template while we were creating this template. See, we can see, oh, I'm so sorry. Here we can see the name of the file and the name of the review. The same selector. Okay, good. What about the selector? What I want to say, first of all, if the review is not bound to any category, wasn't bound, then we can bound it here, or we can bind it here, of course. I'm so sorry for the this verb, because I have some problems with it, but let's go on. The names of the reviews or of categories, so you can see here, we can choose any of them. For instance, this one, update, and after pointing on it, we can see the name of the category that our review is bound to. Of course, we can change it. It should be. We can change for any other one. For instance, this one. Update, go back, and we can see it here. Of course, if we can bind it to any category, then we should unbind. It should be unbound, of course, because it's up to us what status it should have. Okay, it can has. It says just unbind it at all. And after pointing on it, we can see there is no any category. That's all. That's all about binding and unbinding categories for review. So, something interesting about the name, file name. As we all know, there is the rule that checks whether there is file name in database with review with file name that we have just passed on here. So we have already the review that has this file name, but it doesn't make any error because it checks whether the name of review is similar to review which have just passed. Then it doesn't check in the, whether there is a review with this file name in database or not. Good. There is no this error. We skipped it. Okay. And about updating pictures. The same. All the same that we had while creating review, any new reviewed image, we can upload and it changed, but sometimes it doesn't work. After reloading the page, we can see that it changed. For instance, a new category, and here we can see it. And the last one action that we can do to our views is deleting, of course. Deleting. This template says that we are going to delete our view. Here we can see the ID of review and the warning. It said that if we delete the review, then all information about the review will be deleted. Also, the image will be deleted forever. Pushing this button, we confirm it, and we are going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay, we delete it. And what it says right now, that there is no any review anymore. That's all. That's all what I wanted to show you. Thank you a lot for watching my first video. As I said at the beginning of this record, this is my first record in English, so don't be angry with me about that, because my videos will be much better, I think, if I keep doing it constantly and very often, because I'm going to make records about all the content on this website and what this my project actually does and what it has and how it works, because I need that. Thank you a lot for watching again. Good luck.